What's going on, everybody? Power Metal Ranger here again, and I'm out of town visiting my family, and so today I have a special guest in the flesh, my brother, the King of Pikmin.
Hiya. Glad to be here in my usual recording studio, but doing something else this time.
That's true. I'm actually in his domain. This is where he records all his video game channel content. I'll put a link to his channel in the description if you're into gaming, seeing playthroughs, especially like fighting games and stuff like that. Check it out. Like I said, in the description, I'll put a link to his channel. It's super cool to have him here. You've seen him on a couple videos, just kind of tuning in. I've had him on Skype, but I actually got a buddy right here to do a reaction. So this is super fun. We're going to be doing a reaction to a band called Neopera. They just released a new single called Verge of War. So with a name like Neopera, I'm expecting some cool, like operatic, symphonic, kind of cinematic, maybe metal going on. So really excited.
I sure hope so. I mean, I'm always down for some operatic stuff, so.
All right.
I'm in the same boat.
Let's get on to it and check it out. Rangers, you go.
Into the night, the whole world holds her breath, preparing for the fight. Oh, shivering
since you are the guest, I shall let you go first. Thoughts?
Not as good as you as describing music,
Oh,
but
you make me blush.
it doesn't take much.
That's true.
So for me, I'm just gonna go with my favorite parts, I guess. Because
do what you want to do.
at the risk of making a fool of myself, I think they were singing Latin. Towards the end, it seemed like Latin. I like that part a lot, and the heavier moments of I didn't really follow the storyline. I didn't follow the lore. But was it like a demon?
Lore.
Was it a demon singing to the angel? Because she's like, "I'm still your angel, my love." But that guy, I really liked his parts.
The like guttural.
The guttural sound.
The guttural.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
When
the
I
death
was
growls kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the spirit took over you.
Exactly.
Briefly.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Those were like my favorite parts. I mean, all together, I just like I enjoyed the song a lot. I mean, I'll let him do all the nitty gritty details.
Well, I don't really nitty gritty detail too much, but I liked it too. That the guttural parts were pretty cool, as unexpected for sure. I definitely like the voices, all the voices, all the way around.
Yes, me too.
They were very solid. I like some of the guitar riffs. A lot of on the music side of it. Let's see what you think too. But on the music side of this, I felt like it was pretty basic, which doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing. But there wasn't as many like symphonic elements, I guess, to it that I was expecting. There wasn't like a orchestration or anything like that. It was much more just kind of like a guitar driven and
It was vocal
focused.
Yeah.
Which again is not a bad thing. I just thought that was interesting. But some of the guitar parts, yeah, they would get kind of like a cool kind of like kind of a cool driving sound. But yeah, all in all, I definitely enjoyed the song. I don't think it's not one where I'll feel like I'll constantly be going back to and like listening to a whole bunch. It's definitely a really nice song though. I like their style, so I would be really curious to see what more they bring, or if they, as far as I'm aware, I think this is like the second single they've released in a little while, but I haven't seen any word yet on an album, so I don't know if they're going to announce an album soon or if they're kind of just releasing some songs, but I would definitely be curious to see an album. I do like the art. That's pretty cool, how they're like looking in the mirror and with the flames everywhere, and it's kind of like a skeleton or something. Kind of like reminds me kind of like Ghost Rider a little bit, because it's got all the flames and then the skeleton version of themselves or like death looking version of themselves in there.
Yeah,
but
I could see that.
But yeah, I don't know. But to your point, actually, you made a good point, because the song's called Verge of War, and you said it sounds like there's kind of a demon and an angel talking or something. So
That's the vibe I got.
perhaps if they do, maybe they are working towards an album. It's going to be somewhat of like a concept album. You never know, but definitely cool. Definitely like their style.
No, me as well. I mean, I would probably put it in a playlist personally.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, like you said, the music's just kind of there to back up the vocals, I feel like, but good vocals, hard to beat.
True.
So, especially with the diversity they had, too. It wasn't just like one thing the whole time. So.
Yeah, the dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was definitely really cool. So
yeah, I really enjoyed it.
cool. Yeah, so that was Neopera with Verge of War and my special guest, the King of Pikmin. Thanks again for joining me.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So that'll be all for today. That's what I got for you. Anywho, Ranger. Out.
Ow.